Hi, this is Joe Mahogany with News on Channel 8. We're going to be talking about black markets today. A black market is one in which goods and services are traded illegally. While it may not be illegal to purchase the item in the legal market, the transactions that take place in a black market are illegal. Since the transactions are illegal, the black market must be sustained outside of the traditional marketplace, which is regulated. There is no one common underground economy, but rather there are many all across the globe. There are 5 major types of underground economies: criminal drugs, the illegal economy, the unreported economy, the unrecorded economy, and the informal economy. A consumer may prefer to use the black market when there are governmental regulations put into place. Some underground economic activities include illegal drugs, prostitution, weapons, alcohol, and copyrighted media. I'm here today with Sir Dr. Professor Ambassador Jim Knorges-Kumperhot, an expert on structures of the black market.
Leading research on black markets since 1981, Professor Ambassador Jim Knorges-Kumperhot earned his PhD from Harvard University and has studied under the renowned Chuck Stoll.
The black market represents a significant portion of the world's economy, accounting for over 15% of the world's GDP. It's made up of enormous, complex, and organized businesses. For example, the drug business in Mexico employs over 400,000 people. It is more than the finance and oil industries. In fact, that is more than any other industry other than tourism and agriculture. However, just like the legal market has evolved since the turn of the century, the black market has also expanded into the digital world. Educated, computer-literate individuals with the ability to utilize modern technology are at the top of the management for organized crime. The internet provides an outlet where one can sell and buy anything in a completely anonymous fashion, enabling people to trade in illegal goods. The digital black market lives on a part of the internet most of us can't even access, called the dark web. The highly encrypted, anonymous websites have proven themselves hard to shut down since they don't sit in a normal address or server. The digitization of the market has begun a new generation of illegal trade, with hundreds of sites catering to people of all backgrounds. The dark web has provided a convenient, organized, and secure form of trading illegal goods, such as drugs, weapons, or organs.
Thank you, Sir Dr. Professor Ambassador. And now, Joe Schmo is going to take us into the jailhouse with the notorious The Fox.
Reporting in live, this is Joe McSchmo here at Violet County Prison. We're here today with one of the biggest leaders in organ trafficking, Vex Valentino, also known as The Fox. Now, to begin, tell us, Vex, how did you get into this business?
Well, it's simple, really. I was in med school, and I was working toward my degree as a surgeon when I got a call that my mother's kidneys were failing. And she was put on a waiting list for a donor, but there's lots of people on those lists, and so there aren't very many donors, and she died on the waiting list. And I dropped out of med school, and I started a little business underground to help ordinary people like her who just can't get their organs through the hospitals. People in need of money could come to me, and I'd perform a safe and clean operation, and we'd sell the organs to someone in need, like my mother would have been, and then we split the profit. It's a win-win situation, I would say. I help somebody out, save them from dying, give them an organ, and I give someone some money when they're in a tight place.
Why don't you tell us some of the ins and outs of buying and selling illegal organs?
My favorite topic. Well, like I said, I put the word out there for my business. I put up some cryptic messages on online forums, and then I rely on word of mouth. When somebody needs to make some quick cash, they come to me, and we have a consultation meeting. I make sure that they're healthy and in good condition to donate, and then we set up a time. And like I said before, I had almost completed my med school degree to be a surgeon, so it's not like I didn't know what I was doing. By the time the surgery is over, I will have found another underground surgeon who works on the opposite end of this transaction, who I can mail the organ to, whom they'll perform the surgery on someone in need, and I'll get the payment in the mail.
Well, how do you deal with customers who don't give you a payment?
Well, when I call the surgeon to set up an appointment with somebody who needs an organ transplant, I let them know beforehand that I've got plenty of connections with people who would just love to go over and revoke their fresh organs if they don't pay up.
Now, what type of customers do you come across? What demographics do you sell to?
I sell to people of all kinds. I've gotten kids barely out of their teens looking for a way to leave their hometown, or single parents trying to put food on the table. The majority of my customers are under 40, and they're young and healthy, sturdy bodies, and they're just, down on their luck. With no families, no job, homeless, recovering from addiction, that sort of thing. The recipients are usually people whose loved ones are in need of a donor but can't find one through their hospital. We get a lot of international customers too, because there are a lot of places out there with less than adequate health care.
Okay, well tell us, which body parts are typically transplanted from living donors?
Well, if not taken from a dead body, I can use kidneys, stem cells, bone marrow, blood, and platelets. And then I can also take some tissues out without removing the whole organ, like parts of the lung, liver, pancreas, intestine, skin, cartilage, even bone sometimes.
Well, okay. Over the recent years, many laws have been passed preventing organ trafficking. How do you feel about putting people in these unauthorized, high-risk surgeries?
My customers are fully aware of the risk involved in these operations. It may be under the table, but my business has saved a lot of lives, and I'm proud of that.
Well, you've heard it, folks. This has been Joe McSchmo with Vex Valentino. Now back to the desk for closing statements.
Thank you, Joe McSchmo. And this has been Channel 28, and I'm John McCogany. Now, up next, a new funny viral cat video.